all of you, respected Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, and Dr. Asha madam, and Dr. KK sir, Dr. Renu Gupta madam. Today we are privileged to be present in this occasion of valedictory function uh, of the online program, 14 days online program, that is on topic research methodology and statistical tools. We welcome you all the participants and the speakers. So now, first of all, I will introduce the today our chief guest, Dr. Asha madam. Dr. Asha madam is working as a professor and head University Agriculture Statistics, Harvard, and madam has published more than 125 peer-reviewed publications in various national and international journals, and madam has completed 14 research projects and published 10 books, 3 book chapters, 4 training manuals, 4 teaching manuals, and large number of annual reports, winter school reports. And madam received several distinguished awards and recognitions for her outstanding academic and professional performance, such as Chaudhary Devilal Outstanding Award for Outstanding All India Coordinated Research Project of ICAR, Karnataka State Award, Best Scientific Excellence in Teaching Award from Rajmata Vijay Raje Scindia, Krishi Vishwavidyalaya Gwalior, ICAR NAP Award of Young Scientist, Sri Radhakrishna Shiksha Ratna Award, Fellow Society for Presentation Award in 2021 for during International Conference, and Best Oral Presentation Award in 2019 for National Conference on Advanced Research Methodologies, and Distinguished Women Scientist Award from Society for Advancement in Agriculture, Technology and Development. Madam also developed Societal Tendency Index, which is remarkable contribution in the area of farmer society in the state, and madam also involved in the World Bank funded NAP IDP projects as international coordinator, and resulted in a half a dozen MOU with international institute and sending 80 UG students for international training at Tampere University, Finland. Madam is a PI of Government India funded project, 51.2 crore projects on CESA. She is widely traveled on official assignment to USA, China, Dubai, Malaysia, Singapore, Finland, Thailand, and gained enormous international exposure. Welcome, madam. Welcome, madam. As we all know that it is a 2-week live online certificate course that was organized by the IQAC Department, Sanskriti University on research methodology and its statistical tools from 1 June to 14 June 2020. And that is for UG, PG, research scholar and faculty members. And the program was initially inaugurated by online by the Dr. P.S. Pandey, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Central Agriculture University, Pusa, Bihar, and Dr. Gopal Arora, myself, gave a welcome speech, and after the welcome speech, the course was followed by the session for the 14 days and online assessment. So, I may tell you about the course. This course provides a platform for faculties, researchers, and students to learn the need about the research methodology and statistical methods with technological enhancement in various disciplines. The demand for statistical software and its application in publication to the high impact journals is booming nowadays. And statistical software, SPSS, are enrolled nowadays due to application, research reports, and thesis writing. New models can be developed, big data and data can be analyzed in a faster way. All these points are covered in this FDP program. The main objective of this certificate course is to provide rich information on the statistical methods and statistical procedures, which is to be used by the various faculty members and researchers, and focusing on a design and development and analysis. The highlight of this course, basically the course session on research methodology and statistical tools by the various academicians from IIT Roorkee, ICAR, ISRI New Delhi, CSB Bangalore, SMS Varanasi, ICAR, IARI Assam, ICAR New Delhi, US Dharwad Karnataka. Madam also given two lectures on SPSS overview and the interpretation of results. MDU Rohtak, Sanskriti University, Mathura, JNKV, VV, Reva, ICR, CMFRI, Kochi, and mostly near about 218 registered for this course, including PG students, research scholars, assistant professor, associate professor, and professors and women participants also. The online assessment is completed by the MCQ. They nearly that is for 70 marks, and this can be performed by the Google form. And the basically the resource person are from various discipline and various academic institutions, and the outcome of this certificate course is basically to understand the basics and application of the graphical representation of data and various aspects involved in research methodology in chemical sciences, overview of SPSS and various tests used in statistical analysis with suitable examples, and the statistical tools are used for publication of research articles in high impact journals, and basics of big data analysis and artificial neural networks, and qualitative analysis and case studies, qualitative research studies and case studies, hypothesis testing. These are the topics and the basically covered in this FDP program. So hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, to conduct the proceeding.
हेलो
Yes, sir.
डॉक्टर गोपाल जी क्या है
Now I request Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, Dr. M.P. Chetty, sir, to conduct the proceeding.
No, you please invite madam to give her remarks.
Okay, okay.
Okay, she is the chief guest. Please tell madam to speak.
Sir, I think I would like to hear two participants' feedback. The expression by the participants. Hello, Gopalji.
Yes, ma'am.
Told you. Can I hear from one or two participants' expression regarding this training program?
After this presentation, we will.
Yeah, that is what. Later, I would like to speak because I want to know what is their feedback. Based on that, I would like to speak.
Any two or three participants, please come forward and give your remarks, give your opinion about how was the program, whether it was good or some improvements can be made, or we can have, if it is more informative and then you still want to learn more on statistics, we can go ahead in organizing one more FDP on statistics itself, because you know that statistics is a very important subject. So I request a couple of participants to express their views.
Dr. Urvashi, madam. Madam is present. Dr. Swati Varsne, madam.
Yes, sir. Program was good, very interesting, and a few things I really want to know about test and all that hypothesis. So, I mean, this FDP has added few knowledge because I'm chemistry teacher, so I was not having good knowledge of statics. So definitely, the FDP was very good. And for the addition, I mean, some more literature. I mean, it will be good, whatever the speakers are telling, if you can provide all the details in detail. So that will be more helpful. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Now I request Dr. Anjum, Dr. Drakshan Anjum, to give the feedback and suggestions about this FDP 14 days FDP program. Am I audible? Yes,
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah,
Anjum?
yeah. You are audible.
The
Gopal, you call somebody who is present. I
Okay.
ask them to express.
Okay.
You should invite, no? You know who are all present.
I request all the participants to please give their views, suggestions, and comments about this FDP program. Those who are present, please unmute yourself and give the valuable suggestions. Dikeshwar,
बताइए डॉक्टर साहब कंचन जी you want to speak something please go ahead Dr. Kanchan Singh ji. Unmute Dr. Kanchan unmute unmute Dr. Kanchan ji unmute.
Madam, actually some person reply in chat box, but they are not even Professor D.S. Tomar, Dean SOBS, have write in chat
No,
box.
Dr.
Congratulations.
Dr. Arora.
Yes.
Gopal.
Yes, sir.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are
please. Yeah, you
yes,
are
sir,
audible.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. This 14 days faculty development program on research methodology and statistical tools has been very fruitful for researchers like us, as well as our students, those who are pursuing their thesis, and excellent methodology as well as statistical tools have been provided by learned speakers. So this was excellent programs, and I suppose this kind of training programs will be continued in future also. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dania Ahmed. Dr. Ruchi Agarwal.
Ji sir, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible.
Good evening, sir. Actually, first of all, I want to say that you have managed this very nicely and very good. And according to me, FDP was very much informative and excellent. And I would like to say that this will be continue in the future also. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Hello.
Dr. Rajshri, madam.
Hello.
Yes, Dikesh Nishad.
Hello. This is Dr. Dikesh Nishad, sir. It was very nice and informative session. It was all the session are very informative, and I want to add something, sir. If you agree, sir. Hello. My suggestion is, sir, next for upcoming future FDP program, we can have analysis through our software. If there
Yes, sir.
hello.
Yes, yes, you are audible.
I want to say that, sir, in the future we can have the lectures on R software using statistical software, R software using analysis. That will be very nice, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
I think Dr. Gopal continue with the program and
Yes.
Request all the participants to give their feedback in the chat box.
Sir, I'm Dr. Rajashekar from
Okay,
Andhra
good.
University,
Yes, sir.
Visakhapatnam.
Yes, sir.
Shall I talk, sir?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good evening to all, sir. I would like to thank organizers for organizing FDP on statistics, especially. Course was really excellent, and this subject is useful for all types of engineers, just not relating to mathematics, but all kinds of engineers require this kind of some knowledge to improve their subject. So somewhere we use this kind of statistics and then get some probability of completion. So we expect such kind of courses in future also, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now I request this Dr. Gulzar Ahmed.
Dania Ahmad, I think, no? Gulzar or Dania Ahmad?
Dania Ahmed. Any of the participants, please give your valuable suggestions so that we can do improvements. It is organized by the IQAC of the Sanskriti University. So your suggestions and valuable comments are very,
I
very
think
important.
Dr. Gopal, many people, Dr. Gopal.
Yes, sir.
Many have expressed. Now we can hear to Madam.
Okay, sir. Shall I talk? Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
yes,
good.
please. Yes.
Yeah, please. Somebody wants to speak. Yes. Renu Gupta. Renu Gupta.
Madam Renu Gupta, you want to speak?
Yes.
I have already sent the feedback.
Okay. Very nice.
All the sessions were very, very useful. because sometimes in real life, the practical application, the researchers don't know about the practical application, graphical presentation. So from this FDP, all the research scholars are very beneficial from this point of view. So very, very useful. All the sessions, all the speakers have given the excellent information about the theoretical as well as the practical aspect. Thank you, ma'am.
Nand Kumar sir, am I audible? Yes, yes. Okay. Any other participant, please? Research scholar. Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Nand Kumar sir.
Gopalji, you can invite Dr. Saraswati Ghosh also.
Okay. No, all are invited. All are invited. Basically, please give your valuable suggestion, comments regarding
sir.
everything.
Yes, myself.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
All sessions are very, very informative to us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Dr. Saraswati Madam.
Yes, myself, Dr. Saraswati from School of Education. I attended all programs, but some programs last part I couldn't attend because our mess, that opportunity, it was for providing food. It was the last time to serve. Because of that only, sometimes I couldn't attend the last part of each program. But anyhow, the program, whole program, it was really excellent. And congratulations for the great success of this FDP program. And I congratulate especially our Vice Chancellor, Professor M.B. Chetty sir, and organizer, Dr. Gopal sir, and associated people. Nicely they organized experienced people, and especially for me, I was surprised as you have selected very good topic, which was very useful. Practically, it was useful for all researchers, teachers, and the students, those who are interested for doing the work using research methodology and statistical tools. Really, topics are very nice, but the timing, it was really tiresome. Of course, the whole day we worked and coming back, attending this long time program, it was a little tough for me. But anyhow, the program was wholesome. It was so good. And really, we are thankful to all presenters, all speakers. Based on their large experience, rich experience, they delivered in a comprehensive manner, and we learned a lot. And in future, we expect this type of program again and again. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, madam.
Now you invite Dr. Asha Lata Madam, Gopal.
Yes, sir.
Let the participants send their comments in the chat box, or they can send by mail their expressions, right? Madam, Dr. Asha Lata,
Now,
please.
I request
Yes.
A very good evening to all of you. First of all, I would like to congratulate the Sanskriti University for wonderful session on research methodology and statistical tools. I know the person who is really instrumental behind this training program is none other than the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. M.B. Chetty sir, because I know him officially as well as personally. He was my boss and he used to conduct series of functions. He's a man of perfect. He wants perfection in each and everything. So starting from the choosing of the topics, later choosing of the resource persons, then the scheduling, everything he has guided Gopal. I'm very sure about it. Sir, I congratulate you for taking so much of effort, because statistics is used as a curry leaf. Everybody uses, but they do not know the importance of that. You made it known to all the faculty, because nowadays the high impact papers will not be published without the use of statistical tools. So I congratulate you, sir, on behalf of all the participants, on my personal behalf, for the successful conduct of this training program for 2 weeks.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
And I really, once again, I say, the entire University of Agricultural Sciences, Dharwad, miss your guidance, because you used to guide us meticulously, and we were blessed to have you, and we miss you, sir. And secondly, I congratulate Gopal Arora, because he has taken trouble for conducting this each and every day. It is not a joke. So I congratulate you, because you used to call me for each and everything. So congratulations, Gopalji, for conducting this successfully for 14 days. I would also like to congratulate the Dean of the college and the team behind this, who really worked for the success of this training program. Because I can see from the chat talks that everybody has given a positive impression on this. There is no negative criticism or anything. Being a, rather than chief guest, I would like to add few things to my speech actually. Statistics is a part and parcel of any research. Without statistics, we cannot conduct anything. Starting from plan of work, then the plan of research, then the collection of data, then the use of proper statistical tools, then using proper statistical software and interpretation. Statistics is very, very important and significant. Nowadays, it has shifted to computers. Earlier, we used to do it mechanical. Nowadays, the ready-made softwares are there, and you had a I think exposure to our software and SPSS software as well. The running softwares in the market now are the R software, Python, and SPSS software. And when I took classes on SPSS as well as yesterday interpretation, there were so many queries. I think more than the lecture, there were queries regarding the software, how to use that, and the interpretation part. Most of you will be knowing that data collection is very easy, but which test to be used? You go to a doctor, you tell him the symptoms, but he'll not give the same medicine for all the diseases. Similarly, based on the diseases, how the doctor gives you the medicine. Similarly, based on the assumptions, based on the conditions, we need to use the proper statistical test. That is very, very important. So I'm very sure I could hear from 11 participants. I'm very happy, like starting from Swati Vashni, then Dania Ahmad, then Kanchan Singh, Ruchi Agarwal, Dikeshwar Nishant, Pankaj Kumar, then Ashutosh Kumar, Rainu Gupta, and Nand Kumar, and Saraswati. All of you have given very nice feedback, but you also told that you had theoretical as well as practical exposure, but practical should be stressed furthermore. I always say statistics cannot be taught online. It should be there on physical mode. Only then, along with the mentor, along with the teacher, the participant, either your teacher, the faculty, or the researcher, or the scholar, you need to work along with a mentor. Only then you can do it, not otherwise. Only then you can do it, not otherwise. That's the reason I'm just stressing, or I'm requesting the Honorable Vice Chancellor to conduct such training program instead of online, offline. Maybe for 4 days or 5 days, depending on the resource person's availability. Otherwise, it will be of waste. And the second thing, somebody were asking about the PPT or the notes. Yes, of course, whenever you have a doubts, if the user-friendly notes has been given to you or the PPT has been given to you, then you can update and clarify your doubts now and then. That is very important. And I request all the participants to give your feedback and also use the statistical knowledge, what you have learned in this 14 days training program, for which your Vice Chancellor and Dr. Gopal have really put their efforts. You make it successful only when you use the statistical tools. And I wish that each one of you publish at least one paper out of this training program, not after this training program, so that it will be beneficial to your university. And once again, I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor as well as Dr. Gopal and his team to conduct this offline training program, especially for the statistical tools and our software, Python and SPSS. Hands-on training needs to be there. Otherwise, they will not understand anything. And finally, I would like to say that the participant, the timing is so like very disturbing, because it is from 7 to 9. I was really surprised. Each and every day, maybe it is not the consistent participant, but cross-sectionally, if you take, there were 40 plus always. I was told that more than 208 participants have registered. Nevertheless, there were more than 45 to 50. Yesterday, there were nearly 60 participants. I was so happy. And there was so many discussion on the interpretation part. Even if some 20% of them are using this statistics, which is a need of the hour, it will be useful to the university, not only to the university, for the person who has taken pain, especially your Honorable Vice Chancellor and the convener, Dr. Gopal, who has really put their effort. If you give them something, you try to do your statistical analysis independently and try to publish your paper. And lastly, if you have any doubts, you can contact me or any of the resource person. I request Gopalji to bring out a small book out of this or a manual out of this training program, so that not only the lecture notes, even the resource person, their contact numbers, their details will be given, so that the participants can always contact them. And you make a group of this 208 or whoever are interested, you make a group of them. Then you can not good morning or good night message. Instead of that, you can have a technical interaction through this, or you can have an email discussion through this. This is my suggestion to Gopal, Dr. Gopal. And once again, I congratulate Honorable Vice Chancellor and Gopal and the entire team who has really worked for the success of this FDP. And I wish that I would come to Sanskriti University physically and interact with the participant. I thank all the participants who were really, this is a family time for them. In spite of that, they were here between 7 to 9. And sometimes yesterday it was 9:45. Spending time up to 9:45 for 14 days is not a joke. So I compliment each and every participant, and I wish to see each one of you personally. And I wish all the best for your future endeavors. And then thanks for giving me this opportunity. I should thank the Honorable Vice Chancellor and then Gopalji for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, one and all, and best wishes to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for kind blessing. And we will note down all the suggestions, and basically we will next organize this program in physical mode, not by virtual mode, because this is related to the statistical software that are especially SPSS and R software. That is not an easy job to understand this online in 2 hours. So it requires a lot of training. So, and we will definitely make a training manual, and this will be having some contact numbers, email ID of all the speakers, and their remarkable contributions are also in this booklet. And now I request if any of the participants wish to share or join late and share their feelings about this FDP program and valuable suggestion. Now please unmute yourself and give their comments. Otherwise,
Dr. Gopal,
yes, sir.
the video is muted. Co-host has muted my video. Ask him to open it. Who is
Okay,
the co-host?
Okay, sir.
Who is the co-host?
Sir, I am the co-host. I will open it. Okay, sir.
Host has disabled my video. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I am
sir, I
listening.
can hear. Gopalji, I think whoever is the host, kindly.
Sir,
put it-
I have not disabled video. He is allowed.
Maybe due to some network issue, this video.
No,
I don't. Host has disabled. आ रहा है वो संतराम जी.
नहीं सर, मैंने परमिशन दिया हुआ है इनको.
Just sir, just try once again, sir.
You try.
Yeah, just try.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have joined. Sir, I think you have joined by Samsung SM, because the name is not. Santram ji?
Is it not coming, Gopal?
No.
I'll open in another mobile. Let me see whether it will come here.
Samsung mobile?
No, I'll open in another mobile. Let me see whether it will come.
Yes, sir. You please try in another mobile, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying, madam.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes,
now you are visible.
Sir, now you are visible, sir. Now you are visible.
No, it is okay.
Yeah.
Then
Yes,
I
sir.
will stop the other one.
You can
Okay,
stop the vehicle somewhere for 1 minute and speak, sir. That would be better.
Hello.
So again, it has gone. You
Yes,
can
sir.
stop the vehicle, sir, if at all you're traveling.
Oh, it's okay now.
No, it is video has gone again.
No, video
No,
is
stop.
there. We have
Right.
joined with two
It
systems.
is better
Now
you stop.
it is okay. I
Talk
know
for-
it is not the signal here, but it is a problem with the control people there. People over there. Side. Toll question. I think is it okay? Is it
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is okay. It is.
Visible now.
audible and visible both, right?
Yes, sir. Both.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay.
Both,
Thank
sir.
you so much. Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. Today's chief guest, Professor and Head, the Department of Agricultural Statistics, University of Agricultural Sciences, Dharwad, and my colleague, Dr. Kanchan Singh Ji, and the convener of the program, Dr. Gopal Arora, and all the participants and the lead speakers, inviting and friends. In fact, it's a very nice thing that we concluded today after 14 days of hectic scheduling from 7 to 9 every day. As was mentioned by Madam Asha Lata, that people come tired, but still they have attended this program nearly about 50, depending on the days. Sometimes 75, sometimes 100, sometimes 45. people attended. But still, I'm happy that so many people have shown interest in learning statistics and the new tools in statistics. I'm so happy about all these things. I fully agree with the remarks of the participants that there should be more of practical things. And as also mentioned by our chief guest, Dr. Asha Madam, that the online and offline. I also hate online. I only like offline. But it is innovative. You see, you can't help because these days, because of the COVID, we learned this technique of online. At least it helped. But the physical learning and particularly the subjects like physics, mathematics, and statistics, if a teacher teaches on the blackboard, writing with chalk piece, then it is really penetrating it into our minds. So that's what I believe that we should have more offline classes, particularly for these subjects. And certainly, we will try to organize some offline programs in the university on the statistics. Because we know that statistics is very, very important, irrespective of whether it is a biological science, social science, physical science, or any kind of natural science, NRM. It is very, very essential. And I want that every faculty should be aware of the statistical tools and the statistical analysis of their data. I would like to remind you in a few things how we started developing the research methodology and all those things. We have now a lot of sophisticated equipments have come. If you look back 50, 60 years, 100 years back, what a valuable information has been produced by the scientists. And it is just because of the brain, and it is because of the interpretation. It is because of the statistics and the jugglery which they used to make with the data, like the linkages they developed. Like, even I am basically a plant physiologist. I know that the physiology work started only with two equipments, one oven and balance and the scale. These are the three only equipments for analysis, for measurement and analysis. But the kind of information which they produce at that point of time by some of the renowned physiologists like Blackman, so many I can name so many people. But the kind of information, and Madam was also mentioning about the Fisher, and sometimes Fisher's table, F test, T test, students test, and all those things. All these things, that is nothing was there at that point of time about 50, 60 years back. Now we have so many sophisticated equipment, sophisticated technologies, sophisticated packages, but still we have not been able to publish in high impact journals because unless we apply statistical tools and how to interpret the data, take some of the renowned journals like the Journal of Biological Sciences and Nature, Science, all these journals. The kind of interpretation of the data and this kind of statistics they are using in interpreting their data, that really impresses. That's why I'm happy that the topics, particularly I must thank Dr. Asha and Dr. Seema Jaggi Madam, both of them, because they helped us in choosing the right topics. I was very, very skeptical, and almost within a week's time, back and forth, then designing what kind of the topics have to be there in this faculty development program and all those things. I also must really make a mention of my assistant registrar, Mr. Ravindra Kumar Trivedi, because who was really very keen that he was after me for the last 3-4 months. Sir, we should arrange some faculty development program so that our faculty is updated, because in all the traditional universities and also in agricultural universities we used to have these kind of programs. They used to call them as refresher course. The refresher course was 10 days, 15 days. And in ICAR, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, we have summer schools and the winter schools, and also summer short courses and winter short courses of 10 days and 21 days. And these courses, because the faculty should take interest in attending these courses. And it is abreasting our knowledge from time to time, which is very, very important. When we are in this field, academics, particularly in the teaching field or in the research field, we may not require much of the statistics in the extension field, but certainly it is also useful in extension. I don't say that it is not useful, but in teaching and other teaching and research, when we are going for teaching, particularly people connected with teaching the statistics and other things, and these kind of attending, refresher courses or the summer winter schools certainly will help not only to update ourselves, but also our students. We should aim at imparting quality education to the students. And madam, we at the Sanskriti University, we are really concerned about improving the quality of education by tutoring the students, and also by exposing our faculty to latest technologies and latest advancements in their respective fields. And the two of our senior colleagues and the three of our senior colleagues, Dr. Kanchan Singh, Dr. Enu Gupta, and Dr. Saraswati Ghosh, also expressed satisfaction over this faculty development programs. And we have decided to have series of faculty development programs from all the schools. We started with even the statistics, which is common for all the departments, because in any schools or in any subjects, the two subjects are very important. One is statistics, another one is biochemistry. Uh, these are the two important subjects which everyone should get exposed to, and that's why we have given a lot of importance for the statistics. Certainly we will take your suggestions, like offline courses, offline teaching for statistics and even the mathematics, and I will identify some good teachers from the mathematics, and we don't mind calling inviting some experts who are ready to come, willing to come and help us in updating the knowledge of our faculty in these two subjects and even in other subjects also. So we are open for suggestions and we are open for criticism. Certainly, then only it's possible for us to improve. Otherwise, we will not improve, because we cannot at our back and somebody has to tell that the back is good or bad. So like that, we have to think of how best we can impart quality education to our students. And our university really is performing very well, and we got in the range of 101 to 150 ranking range as far as NIRF innovations are concerned. Out of 1,500 institutions participated, we got in the 101 to 150 position. So that's how these things certainly will help. And we are going to organize series of programs, and maybe Dr. Enu Gupta madam is organizing another FDP on education linked to NEP 2020. I think starting from 22nd or 23rd of this month itself, and followed by the School of Agriculture is also organizing another FDP program, irrespective of whether you belong to School of Agriculture, belong to School of Pharmacy, and learning is a learning. And if I request every faculty and spread this message of attending the faculty development programs to all the faculty to update your knowledge, because whatever we learn, it will not go waste. You never know when that knowledge is going to be useful. Maybe you face some interviews, maybe when you speak to somebody, when you are asked to give a lecture on some aspect, when you are asked to give some programs as a chief guest or any resource person, these things will certainly help. That's why it is necessary that we should get exposure to as much as possible, for which Sanskriti University is doing wonderfully well for exposing our faculty. I must really thank our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Sachin Gupta ji, for providing all kinds of facilities, supporting, encouraging the faculty and also the administration to see that how best we can serve the society in a best and the befitting manner. With these few words, once again, I thank Madam Ashalata for accepting our invitation to be the chief guest of this valedictory function, and also my colleagues who are participating, and all the participants, because you have shown interest, and the program is successful. It is because of your participation, because of your interest. I can say that only when everyone participates and takes interest, then the programs will become success. So I wish to thank all the my dear participants for participating in this program. I do hope that you will participate in other programs also, because in the next FDP, what we are going to teach is not necessarily only for the School of Education. It is for everyone. That is National Education Policy 2020. Today, while coming in the flight, I met one of the persons who was a member of designing this National Education Policy 2020, along with Dr. Kasturi Rangan, who was the chairman of this mission to draft the policy of NEP. And he was, very happy and mentioning when I told that I'm in this university and it is an integrated university. And he mentioned that it's so easy for you to implement NEP in your university. And we are at it. And our chancellor he is also very keen that we should implement NEP 2020 as early as possible. And there is also pressure from both state government as well as the central government to implement NEP 2020 as early as possible in all the higher educational institutions in the country. With these few words, thanking all of you again, and also the chief guest, Dr. Asha Lata. And I must thank Dr. Gopal Arora, because I know that he used to sit every day until 9:30, 10 in organizing this program. He took a lot of interest, Dr. Gopal Arora. I also thank you. It was so nice that it was organized, and hope that the other programs also will be organized in a very, very systematic manner. With these few words, thank you very much, everyone. Good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for kind words. Now I request Dr. Renu Gupta, Madam, Dean School of Education, for vote of thanks.
A very good evening to all of you. I hope I am audible to all.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam. Audible and visible both.
Thank you, sir. First of all, we are very fortunate to have such a vibrant Vice Chancellor and motivating Vice Chancellor, because with the motivation given by him, we are organizing another FDP from 21st to 27, that is learner-centered interactive pedagogy, as envisaged in NEP 2020. So thank you, sir, for your motivation. Without your motivation, we were not able to plan for this. Now, first of all, we are thankful on behalf of the family of the Sanskriti University. We are thankful to our Honorable Chancellor, sir, because without his interest, without his cooperation, without his motivation, we are not able to organize such type of programs, because he is the key person who is providing every type of facility to organize such type of functions. We are thankful to OSD ma'am also, because she is also very supportive. And the Vice Chancellor, we are very fortunate to have such a knowledgeable person with us, because every time when we go to him for any suggestions regarding, it may be regarding FDP, it may be regarding any academic activity, every time he is available and every time he is supportive. And we can say he is the backbone of every program. So that is why we are very, very grateful to you, sir, for organizing such a grateful event and inviting such knowledgeable persons from the very beginning, from the very first day. That is Dr. Pandey, who is the Vice Chancellor, then Professor M.R. Moria from IIT Roorkee, Dr. Anindita Datta from ICAR Delhi, Dr. Manjunatha from Bangalore, from Dr. Rajkumar Singh from Varanasi, Dr. Arpan Bhomik, Assam, Dr. Vikas Kumar, MD Rohtak, Dr. Seema Jaggi, New Delhi, Dr. Vishal Gurung from New Delhi, Dr. Varghese from Kochi, Dr. Chaturvedi from ISRI, Dr. Pradeep Mishra from Rewa, and none than the others, Dr. Asha Lata ji. We are very fortunate today that we are having you as the chief guest, because you are also a motivating, in spite of a busy schedule, all the persons are ready to deliver an extensive lecture, not only the lecture because they are providing the theoretical knowledge, but in spite of that, they are trying to explain everything with the help of the examples, so that our researchers and our PG students, our faculty members are able to learn each and everything in an effective way. So I am again thankful to all the resource persons, because without their expertise, we were not able to have such type of knowledge, because till now, the researchers have the theoretical knowledge. They don't have the practical knowledge about each and every aspect of the statistical field. I can give you an example that sometimes the students are using SPSS, and what the result the SPSS is giving, they are not able to interpret it in the right way. They say everything that is the table given by the SPSS. So that is why they should know that which type of data we are to take from the SPSS or from the R, and in which way we are to interpret the data. So this is the more difficult aspect, and our resource persons trying to solve it with the help of the examples. But very well said, sir. If it will be in the offline mode and the students will do practically in the hall, and what type of difficulties they are doing, they are facing in interpreting the data, in analyzing the data, that will be more beneficial. So such type of workshop should be organized in which the students will have the practical knowledge. Now, I am again thankful to Ravinder ji, Assistant Registrar, because he is also the motivating factor. That every time he insists, Madam, Sir, do the FDP, do some webinar, do some seminars, do some conferences, so that we can invite the efficient persons, knowledgeable persons from the other areas, so that our faculty and research scholars, because we have a number of research scholars in different departments in our university. So, but they face many difficulties while framing the objectives, while framing the hypothesis, while analyzing the data. So such type of examples, such type of personalities will help them in solving these type of problems. Then thanks to all the participants, because we are very, very much thankful to all the participants, because without their cooperation, this FDP will have no use. So very much thankful to all the research scholars, all the faculty members, whether professors, associate professors, assistant professors, as well as the students of PG classes. And many students are from the UG classes also, because from the UG section also sometimes the students have the interest in doing the research, writing the research paper. So that is why many students have joined from the UG branch also, to have this type of knowledge. Then thanks to the organizing team, specifically to Dr. Gopal Arora ji, because he has given much time. He is a very devoted person, and he is always engaged in the research work, in the university work. In spite of that, he has organized this FDP. 14 days is not the less time. Very big time, 1 to 14 days. Because everywhere we know that it may be 5 days, it may be 7 days, not more than 7 days. But due to the efforts of our Vice Chancellor, sir, and the organizing team, we were able to organize the FDP for 14 days. That is a very hectic task. But in spite of having the hectic task, Dr. Gopal Arora has successfully organized it in an effective way. Thankful to Dr. Gopal Arora ji. And special thanks to our IT team, because without IT team, we were not able to organize it in an online mode. Whatever facilities they have, every time our IT team is not participating in it, but our IT team remains in contact till 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Till then, our FDP is going on. So special thanks to our IT team. Without their cooperation, this FDP was not possible. And my request to all the resource persons, that whenever in future, whenever we need their help in organizing such type of events, whether they may be online or offline, and whenever our students feel any difficulty, I hope that they will be able to solve our difficulties. So, ma'am, can you give us the surety? So it means we are sure that every time, whether in spite of having the busy schedule, they will be helpful for us, because without the cooperation of each and every person in the teaching faculty, because teaching fraternity is such type of fraternity in which without cooperation, we can't do anything. So special thanks to, once again, Madam Asha Lata ji,
Thank you, madam.
These words.
And actually, that's the reason I requested Gopal to bring out as a manual containing the resource person details so that the participant can contact them as and when required.
Yeah, because sometimes when the participant do the work in original form.
Yes. They can contact the resource person if they have the compiled information about the resource person. So he can bring out a manual.
Madam, we are planning to bring out a proceedings of this with all the lecture notes in that preparation also.
Yeah, that is better, sir. That is better because you
Yeah,
are.
we'll bring in the form of a book.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we will. Thank you so much. Thank you, Renu Gupta madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
because you thanked everyone and somebody should thank you. So I'm thanking you, Dr. Renu Gupta madam.
Thank you. And thanks to each one of you. Best wishes.
Thank you, madam.
So much. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.